Hi friends, welcome to this video. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm very excited because I'm going to be sharing with you my top 10 new makeup products. So I sat down and I tried to narrow it down to 10 makeup products that are absolutely worth the splurge. I also am going to share with you a Chanel makeup gem, and I'm quite excited about this one because I even recommended this Chanel Beauty product to a person who works at Chanel Beauty and she didn't know about it. So this is going to be towards the end of the video. I'm also going to share with you a couple of makeup tips and beauty tips for spring summer 2025. I'm also very excited because in this video I get to talk about fashion as well, and fashion is a huge passion of mine. I am going to share with you some key pieces for spring summer 2025, and here I wanted to say a very special thank you to LilySilk. They reached out to me and they allowed me to choose whatever I want from their new spring summer collection, and I was able to see their catalog ahead of time before everyone else, which was a huge honor for me. So a very special thank you to LilySilk, a very special thank you to Olivia as well from LilySilk, because they allowed me to see their fashion pieces before they even launched, before they even went live on the website. And I've had them for a whole month, and I wanted to share, I wanted to wear them in my videos so badly, but they were not on the website, so I couldn't share them with you. And anyways, I wanted to choose everything, honestly. I was allowed to choose 5 pieces, but Olivia, she's a real fashion expert from LilySilk. She knows fashion so well, one of the most knowledgeable people, and she's a real pleasure to communicate with. So she allowed me to choose a little bit more than 5 pieces. I'm going to show you everything in today's video. For those of you who are new to my channel, LilySilk is one of my favorite brands, fashion brands, and one of the fastest growing fashion brands. They always have some improvements, and they have an improvement right now as well, which I'm going to share with you. I've known the brand for 7 years now. I believe it's been 7 years since I've known the brand. I've used their products, I've used their garments, and I know, and I actually see how the brand is growing, and this makes me so happy. And even though today the brand has been recognized by a lot of Hollywood celebrities, they still reach out to me and they still allow me to choose whatever I want from their campaigns and from their fashion pieces, which is a huge honor for me. Without further ado, I want to show you some key pieces for spring summer 2025. I have chosen timeless pieces for myself. And before I start showing you the fashion pieces, I have a discount code for you that LilySilk were very kind to give me, so you can choose whatever you want. You are not limited to the pieces that I have chosen. You can choose whatever you want from their website and still have the discount code. So my favorite piece from their spring summer collection is this beautiful top that I'm wearing today. I'm going to make sure to insert some footage of me wearing the top and wearing the garment. This is the satin silk top, and it's in the shade Rose Quartz. Now the color is absolutely beautiful. I'm actually going to film the fabric. It's so light, it's so beautiful. And now I think that this is one of the must-haves and one of the most beautiful pieces in this collection, because I think it's going to suit everyone. The color, let's start with the color, is absolutely beautiful. The fabric is so light, and it's feathery light for the summer months. It's very classy, and at the same time you can see that there is enough room. So let's say if you are not in the perfect shape, this is the kind of top that is going to make you look slimmer, and I really enjoy wearing it. You can pair it in a lot of different ways. I think that this is the kind of color that is going to suit black, white, cream colors. You can pair it with trousers or with a skirt. I have paired this halter top with a beautiful white silk skirt. Now the silk skirt, I have to say, was recommended to me by Olivia, for which I'm so grateful. It is one of the most beautiful pieces in my wardrobe at the moment. Apparently, as the name suggests, LilySilk are dedicated to producing silk items, mostly silk items, and they are constantly working to improve their fabric. And I have to say that they have created something incredible. They have created this silk that is a little bit more dense and can be washed in a washing machine. I love the fact that they actually listen to feedback from their customers. I enjoy the fact that they always ask me also for feedback. something that I truly respect in a brand. When they ask me for my honest feedback, it means that they want to work on their items. I think that they have created something exceptional, because you know that with silk, it is a very luxurious fabric, but at the same time, it is high maintenance. And somehow they managed to create this new blend of silk that actually can be washed. You can put it in a washing machine, but of course you have to use the gentle cycle of the washing machine. I've already tried washing the skirt and everything is absolutely fine. Also, I find that the ironing is so much easier. So I would definitely recommend. Now, this white skirt with a beautiful halter top, I think that this is my favorite outfit, and it's definitely going to be my favorite outfit for the summer months. Nick and I are getting ready to leave for Paris. We're going to spend the beginning of the summer there. Mostly we're going to spend actually the end of spring and the beginning of the summer. And I know this is going to be an outfit that I'm going to wear daily. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the sizing. So you can very clearly see on the chart on the website, you can clearly see the sizing. The sizing is true to the European sizing. So if you're in doubt between two sizes, I would say choose the smaller size. They are made very well, and I've never got a wrong size from LilySilk, because it's very easy. When you measure yourself, you can very easily understand what is the correct size for you. But if you're in between two sizes, if you're wondering between two sizes, choose the smaller one. I also wanted to show you how this top looks with the white trousers that I decided to get as well. Now, these white trousers are a must-have, I think, for the summer. I was so happy to have these trousers because they are wide leg trousers. Again, if you are in doubt between two sizes, get the smaller size. These trousers are to die for. They are very elegant. They feel cool for the summer months. And also this wide leg, it just makes me look so much taller and slimmer. And also there is enough room. So even if your belly is a little bit bloated, or even let's say we always say I'm going to get in shape for the summer months, and we never get in the perfect shape for the summer months. I think that these trousers they're just so perfect. I mean, they hide any imperfection and they make the legs appear longer. You can pair them with a belt, you can pair them with any top that you like. And I wanted to show you different ways in which I have paired the white trousers. I have paired them with a beautiful skinny belt from LilySilk, which I think is very elegant. Let me know which one is your favorite outfit. Now, I have to admit that the wide leg trousers are a dream come true for me. I usually like this design because I always like, even though I'm tall, I always like when my legs look longer, and I always like to have this kind of outfit that is going to make me look slimmer and that is going to make me look in the perfect shape, even when I'm not in the perfect shape. And these white trousers are actually a blend of silk and linen, and this makes them more luxurious. I am going to give you a close-up of the fabric because I want you to be able to see, but it really gives this summery feel. Somehow they keep me cool, nice. They feel very light, but at the same time, I really enjoy the fabric and the quality of the fabric. And then I love to pair these white trousers with the black tops. So I have chosen two black tops, and I just wanted to show you a top that I have chosen. So this is half high sleeveless top, which I absolutely love because it pairs so beautifully with the white trousers. It just adds this very elegant feel. And I always like to have something that is more elegant, and black and white, they go so beautifully together. I really like this one. Again, just like the rose quartz top that I'm wearing, I really enjoy that LilySilk actually create items that are going to hide any imperfections. So if you're not in the perfect shape, again, this is the kind of top that is going to hide any imperfections that you might have around the waist or the belly, and it's the kind of garment that makes us look slimmer. I prefer to tug it in personally, but you can wear it on top depending on the bottoms that you're wearing, depending on the trousers or the skirt that you're wearing. But I absolutely love this one. Now, the black shirt that I have chosen, again, I have chosen this one specifically for the white trousers, but I also always wanted to have such a black shirt with airy sleeves. I adore this kind of they're like fairy tale sleeves, and I think that on the website actually they called this shirt ethereal, let me see, ethereal silk shirt, and I completely agree with the description. So look at this sleeve. I've always wanted to have a shirt with this sleeve, but they usually don't look that good. I'm going to give you a close-up. You can see the quality of the silk here. This is from their new blend of silk, which is actually quite dense. When I touch it, it just feels luxurious. It just feels dense and luxurious. And it was so easy to iron, and it doesn't wrinkle as your usual silk. So this is a huge benefit for me because I love wearing silk. Now this shirt is available in white color as well. It was hard for me to decide, but I personally prefer the black one. Now this shirt paired with the white trousers, I know that I can wear this one for business meetings and also for happy hour drinks. I'm so happy with this one. Like, this is one of my absolute favorite pieces. And I think it pairs beautifully. It can pair with so many different outfits, but the white trousers I think are a favorite. Another favorite piece is this high neck cable knit top in pine. Now this is not hot at all, so this can be used in the summer as well. I'm going to give you a close-up of the fabric. I adore the color. Okay, let me go ahead and put it here so that you can see. The color is to die for, absolutely stunning. And I think that this can be combined in so many different ways. You can combine this with a skirt or with trousers. It's very elegant. You can put a blazer on top if you want. What I love here is that, again, just like the other pieces, this is casual chic. These are all outfits that can be used in business environment and also casually. And they're elegant, timeless, they're so chic. And it's like an effortless chic, I would say. And overall, I love the direction of the brand, the LilySilk, because I think that they are going into this direction and they are developing the brand into the direction of the casual chic, creating really timeless designs. And that's why I have actually pieces from LilySilk that I have worn for 6 years, believe it or not, because some of the pieces are just so durable that I wear them year after year. And this is why I respected the brand so much. It's because they truly focus on quality. Next, again, a favorite and I think a timeless design. Now, this is a silk blend top with collar. This was one of, when I saw the catalog first, their spring summer catalog, this was actually the first piece that caught my attention, and I said, I want this right away. I'm so happy that Olivia was able to secure this one for me. I think that this is such a classic piece, such a beautiful, beautiful piece. I want to show you also here at the back. It has a zipper and a beautiful button. So I just wanted to show you here the button because it's so elegant. This color in particular reminds me a ballerina. It reminds me ballet, and I think that it's just a timeless chic. I know that this is one of the pieces that is going to remain in my wardrobe for years to come. This is one of the pieces that I know I'm going to be wearing for years. But you can see probably that all of the designs, one of the reasons why I love LilySilk as a fashion brand is because the designs are timeless. It's not something that will go out of fashion. It is a piece that when you buy it, you can wear it year after year, and it's not going to be less beautiful next year. It is going to be just as beautiful, just as trendy, because I love that they're going into the direction of a timeless pieces, timeless design, which is incredible quality. And I've already worn this top. I have to say, guys, I worn this top a lot so far because I've had the pieces for a whole month. And this is actually a LilySilk in collaboration with Elizabeth Stewart. I want to show you also the silk rosette, the collar necklace that you can see in my outfits. It comes in this beautiful box. So let me just show it to you. I have found different ways to wear this. On the website, they say that you're supposed to use this one right here as a necklace, but it's actually a multi-purpose, and I've actually already used this one on my waist as a kind of a belt, or you can wear this one in your hair as well. So this is really multi-purpose. Don't feel like restricted to wear it right here on the neck. You can also use this one in the hair, and I've actually already used this one in the hair. We were invited to a wedding and I had my hair up and I wore this one here, and it brings, I have to tell you guys, it actually, if worn in the hair, if you make like a messy bun and place this one. It gives this English elegance to the look. It reminds me English women, actually. It reminds me the English elegance. I wanted to show you also the skinny belt. I have it in dark brown. There are 3 colors available. I think it's very elegant and it reminds me my Celine belt, actually. It's really, really beautiful, elegant. So these were all of the garments that I have chosen from LilySilk's Spring Summer collection. Make sure to check out their website and take advantage of the discount as well. A very special thank you to LilySilk for allowing me to do this little fashion haul. I always enjoy so much wearing their garments, and I feel truly honored that I was able to show you some key pieces from their spring summer collection. Let me know which one is your favorite. We're moving on to the best new makeup products, and as I promised in the beginning of this video, I'm also going to be sharing with you my makeup tips. Now, there have been a lot of foundation launches this spring season. I think that the best one is the new Terracotta Latent Glow Foundation, because it looks very natural on the skin. At the same time, it has medium coverage and it's buildable, and also it wears beautifully during the day. Now, I've seen this foundation on different skin types. I've seen this foundation on dry skin and also on normal to combination skin, which is my skin type. And I think that it works equally beautiful on everyone. It just creates an even canvas without emphasizing pores, fine lines. And what's most important here is that it wears beautifully during the day. So I have been testing this foundation in times when my skin has been misbehaving, it has been quite sensitive, and it worked beautifully for me for 12 hours straight, which is something very important and very rare about foundations, especially lately as brands started to reformulate their products. I find that with the more green and clean makeup products, they tend to not have the best lasting power, and this one lasts really well on the skin. So it looks absolutely flawless from morning until evening, or at least for me. I am going to link to a video where you can see me using this foundation. And now, as I promised in the beginning of this video, I wanted to share with you a quick makeup tip to make your skin ethereal, beautiful. I like to use foundation, but not all over the face. So I like to use a highlighting base or a foundation or a product that is illuminating, and I like to use this one instead of a highlighter, and this really creates this beautiful effect. And a lot of people have been asking me what I did to my skin and say I look a lot more well rested, a lot more beautiful. Well, I actually discovered this trick because I was trying to find a way to make my skin look a little bit better, because I work a lot, I have been tired. So something like this, something like the Dior Forever Glow Star Filter, if you apply such product right here on the high points of the face, on the center of the nose, and maybe a little bit on the forehead, and then apply foundation on the rest of the face, it creates this absolutely beautiful ethereal effect. And on the places where you apply this kind of illuminating product, I think that the Dior Forever Glow Star Filter is perfect to create this effect in particular, because it has coverage. It's not very sheer, so you can apply this one on places that you want to emphasize instead of foundation. And then it somehow creates the illusion that you're not wearing a lot of foundation. In real life, it becomes very realistic. Another product that can create a similar effect is this one. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Foundation Stick. This is the Unreal Skin Sheer Glow Tint. Now, don't get me wrong. A lot of people hated this one because it really tends to look quite glowy if applied all over the face. So these two products, I would not recommend to use them all over the face, but if you apply them strategically, like this one, I usually have it in my handbag, because sometimes I can just, take it and apply it only on the high points of my face. And it immediately, even if I'm not wearing foundation, it just immediately catches the light and creates this beautiful ethereal effect. But again, applied only strategically on the high points of the face. So these are two products that I really like, and this is a trick that I like to use. And I usually would skip if I have a business meeting, or if I am working in an office. I prefer not to use a highlighter, because people get the impression when you apply a highlighter, people know that you're wearing highlighter. But if you use this little trick, people think that you just have naturally gorgeous, beautiful skin. It somehow tricks the eye. So that was just a little trick that you can see in this video. I actually use the terracotta foundation with the glow star filter. I'm going to make sure to link to this video. I'm going to link it here as well, and also in the description box. Have a look at the effect. I think that it's beautiful. Next come the new Dior neutral eyeshadow palettes. I think that this is a masterpiece. I think that Dior created incredible collection. I purchased all 4 of them because the formula is truly exceptional. It is what a lot of people remember from Dior. In the past, Dior used to have amazing eyeshadow formula, and this one is actually very close to the old formula that they have. They don't contain talc. They have the improved formula of Dior, the so-called clean formula, but the quality is absolutely amazing. The colors, I think, are going to complement a lot of different skin tones, and it's all up to you only to decide the color story. I personally am very happy that I purchased all 4 of them. You can see all 4 eyeshadow palettes, close-ups and swatches in natural light in my video. I did a dedicated video to this collection. I'm going to link it here again and in the description box because I don't want to waste too much of your time. But this is one of the best makeup releases so far for 2025. I hope that Dior are going to keep doing this quality. And it's almost like a return to the old quality of Dior. So definitely check them out. I think choose a color story. I think that these 4 palettes, you have a pink, you have a coral, a brown, and a beautiful taupe. I love all 4 of them, and I have been using them non-stop all the time. I don't even want to use other eyeshadow palettes because they blend like a dream. They wear beautifully during the day. I'm wearing them today on my eyes as well. I would definitely recommend them. This is a makeup product that gets me excited. Next, moving on to another favorite and another top makeup product, and these are the new YSL blushes. I have 6 colors. I was so happy with the quality. Now, the extraordinary thing here is the matte blushes. They come in 2 different finishes. Again, I'm going to link to my video where you can see close-ups and swatches and arm swatches and also face swatches of all of the colors that I have. I have 6 of these colors. They are beautiful. They come in 2 different finishes, illuminating and matte. The mattes are quite extraordinary because they literally blur any kind of pores and texture on the skin, which I think is irreplaceable, especially for the summer months, because in the summer months, usually texture becomes a little bit more visible with the heat, and pores become a little bit more visible just because of the heat. And something like this. Now, I'm going to share with you my favorite blush combo. These are 2 that I use every single day. One is a matte and the other one is illuminating. So the one of this is the pink color, and this one is illuminating in 43, and the other one is number 24. This is one of the palest shades, but it just looks so beautiful on my skin. I have it today on my face, and I usually like to use the matte blush first because it literally erases any kind of pores, imperfections, and texture that I might have on the skin. So I would definitely recommend check out the matte blushes, especially those of you who are struggling with texture on the skin. These blushes, the matte ones, are blurring right away. They immediately blur imperfections and they create almost like a filtered effect, which I love. And I hope that someday they are going to make, I wish they would have actually a setting powder with the same formula, because this blurs pores and imperfections and texture like no other product. Now, the ones that are illuminating, they do not have the same blurring effect. They have a light illuminating effect and they work like a 2-in-1. Some of them are a little bit more glowy than others. Again, I'm going to refer to my video where you can see swatches because I don't want to waste too much of your time. This is just me sharing what is best. This color is quite extraordinary. A lot of people might be scared of the pink color, but it actually adapts to the skin tone. And it might look scary at first, but if you're in doubt, go ahead, try it in store. Take a brush and just apply it on your cheeks, because a lot of you actually commented after that you purchased this color and you couldn't believe how good it looks. For some reason, I think that this one is the only one that is actually slightly color adaptive because it doesn't appear that bubble pink color on the cheeks, but it adapts to the pH of the skin and it becomes so natural and beautiful, and it has a very light sheen. I love all 6 colors, but what is extraordinary are the matte blushes, and this shade as well. These are really, really beautiful. I think that it's a gorgeous release from YSL. And speaking of blushes, I have to mention also the Chanel Camellia blush. This is absolutely stunning. I call it Camellia, but it's Camellia Futura. And it's the Trio Powder Blush. First of all, I'm really impressed because I have been using this blush. It has 3 colors. Again, I have a demo of this blush so you can see all of the colors. The bottom shade here has a little bit of luminosity and the top 2 colors are completely matte. I promise that I'm going to update you as I keep using it because I was wondering if the bottom shade is going to get a hard pan. It does not get a hard pan. It is absolutely stunning. And what impresses me a lot about this blush is that I actually keep using it and the design remains. Just because it's a very firmly pressed powder, and this makes me happy. And this is something that is really important. It comes with its own brush. I have been traveling with this blush already, and it's very comfortable because you can insert the brush and use it on the go. And I think that this is a color. I got a lot of positive feedback from a lot of you on this blush. I think that this time Chanel created a masterpiece. It's so beautiful. And again, I keep swatching it and the design still remains. I actually want to show you a close-up of mine because I've used it quite a lot. And the design is still here, the stitching is still here, which makes me really happy. Next, we're moving on to what I think is the most beautiful product from Dior's Summer 2025 makeup collection. It is the bronzer. This is the pink bronzer. I love it because it gives a beautiful, it gives just the right amount of healthy looking skin. I have it in the shade pink, and I have also last year's bronzer. And while the last year's bronzer was in coral, and while I really enjoyed last year's bronzer, I wouldn't say that they are the same because I didn't fall in love with this one. I have fallen in love with this one because this was just a regular bronzer. I like it, don't get me wrong, it's a good one, but there is something, they have changed something in this year's bronzer and it just looks amazing. I like to dip my brush right in the middle here where we have the pink color as well, and I like to use it as a blush and a contour and a bronzer. So this is like a 3-in-1 product for me. Not everyone needs contour on their face. And this kind of products are especially valuable to me. The one product that you can use as a highlighter, bronzer, and contour and a blush. So it's almost like a 4-in-1 product because this is the kind of product that allows you to sculpt your face slightly. It is slightly illuminating, but to the point where it looks like a completely natural illumination of the skin. So I would definitely recommend this one. Additional benefit is that the design this year is to die for. It's absolutely stunning. I think that Dior did a great job with this bronzer, and the gold color is overspray, but I'm not sure if I want the gold color, if I want actually to have the gold color. I still have a lot of the gold color left here because I use it only on this part, on one part of the powder, because I still want to enjoy the design. I think that we don't actually need the gold color. I like that it's overspray because when I dip my brush here, the browns and the pink, they just create the most beautiful effect on the skin. There is something about this product. I think that they created a masterpiece. It is quite pigmented, I have to warn you. So when you use it, and if you have fair skin tone like mine, you definitely have to take it fast on the back of your hand. Go lightly with this one. But even if you make a mistake, it's just very easy to blend. It's not one of those products where if you make a mistake and it just looks uneven. It just blends seamlessly and beautifully, and it melts into the skin. It somehow, the pigment becomes one with the skin and looks natural and beautiful. And we're moving on to the best eyeliners. I was very impressed with the new Prada eyeliners, and I purchased 2 more colors. For now, I have the shade 04 Amber, which is my favorite, and I'm waiting for 2 more colors. I have tested this eyeliner, and I have to tell you guys, I think this is one of the best eyeliners that I've had in a while. And in my last video, I showed you a new eyeliner that I purchased from Sisley. It is in matte chestnut. Please go ahead and watch my last video. I do not like the Sisley eyeliner as much as I love this one. I adore the Sisley sparkling eyeliners. They are different quality from the matte eyeliners apparently. This one just glides so beautifully on the eyelids. The color is extraordinary. I think that this color is sold out almost everywhere, but I think these are permanent. So certainly I'm going to leave links, keep checking in the description, because I think for sure you're going to be able to get this one. But number 04, it resembles and it reminds me a beautiful limited edition Stylo Ombre et Contour from Chanel. It was from around 5 years ago when Lucia Pica was creative director of Chanel makeup. She created a beautiful Stylo Ombre et Contour, and I used it the whole pen. And I was so desperate that I couldn't find a similar one. This is beautiful. You can use it as an eyeliner, or since it is quite creamy, you can actually build it up, smudge it a little bit, and use it also as an eyeshadow. So you can use it like a 2-in-1 product. I don't know if you can see here, but as I apply it, and if I smudge it, you can actually use it as an eyeshadow as well. This product, in my opinion, it's a game changer. It resembles very much, and it reminds me very much Chanel's Stylo Ombre et Contour, which I love. And in particular, unfortunately, I don't have this color anymore, but I think that this was one of the most beautiful makeup collections that Lucia Pica ever created. And it was one of the unique products that Lucia Pica created. And every time when I was wearing it, someone was asking me what I have on my eyes. It's beautiful. But whichever color you choose, I think definitely go ahead and try the Prada eyeliners. They are something extraordinary. And we're moving on to, actually, I wanted to comment on the new Prada mascara. There have been a lot of mascara launches this season. As always, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I've tried a lot of mascaras this season, and I think that I'm going to do a whole video with the best new mascaras so that you can see, because I think that when it comes to mascara, it is a little bit like perfume. Everyone is looking for something different. So I just wanted to mention 3 mascaras that I really like and that I tried lately, because these are new. I know that a lot of people are interested, so I wouldn't really put them as part of this video. I just want to mention them because I haven't used them long enough to give you my full review of these mascaras, but they are all very, very good. Now, my number one, the one that impressed me the most, is the Sisley mascara, which is something that I did not expect. You have to watch my video with the very fast application of this mascara so that you can see. I have never had such impressive, long, thick, beautiful lashes from the first application. However, one of you commented under my video. By the way, I wanted to thank to all of you who comment under my videos. It's really important for me. I always encourage you to comment because this helps me a lot to assess makeup products, and also it helps me to share with you the opinion of different people. So apparently someone already tried this mascara and they used it for a while, and she shared with us that this mascara actually dries quite quickly. It's still the beginning. I'm just starting to use it now. I know that it has lash care ingredients. I think that 3 months is enough for me for a mascara, especially if it has some lash care ingredients I love Sisley makeup and it works for me. I also love Sisley skincare. So for me, it makes sense that if they put some lash caring ingredients, it will actually dry out for 3 months. I think that 3 months is enough if you use the mascara daily, and you're not supposed to use the mascara for more than 6 months because it becomes dangerous for the eyes. So it's not recommended. So this one is my number one. It just makes my lashes so big. And then in one of my previous videos, I actually used these two mascaras, the Prada Scope mascara on one eye and then the Dior Over Volume on the other eye. They are different. I love them both. So let's sum it up. The Sisley mascara gives length to my lashes. It gives length, volume, definition, and makes my lashes wow. It gives me this big, bold, Italian dramatic lashes that I love so much. Then the Prada Scope mascara gives me length and definition. I would say that definitely the wand is quite interesting. It has the most futuristic design, like interesting design of the wand and interesting design of the tube as well. It's really very couture, I would say, very high. It looks very high-end. So this one gives me a really considerable amount of length and definition, but doesn't give me volume. And then the Dior Over Volume mascara, this one gives me a considerable amount of volume, but it doesn't give me a length. So it defines the lashes. I think that it separates the lashes beautifully. It gives me volume, but no length. So it all depends on you. As I mentioned, I think that everyone is different when it comes to mascara. Everyone has different preferences. And make sure to subscribe, turn the notification bell on so that you don't miss my video, because I think that I'm going to apply almost all new mascaras that impressed me, so that you can see the difference and you can decide for yourselves which one you would like to try in the future. Next, we're moving on to lip products. When it comes to lip products, there have been so many lip balms, lip oils, and let's try with the lip balms and lip oils, because obviously they are having a moment. My number one is going to be the new Guerlain Pearlescent lip balms. And as a color, the one that I'm going to recommend and the one that became my favorite after using 3 of them, currently I have 3 of the pearlescent lip balms, and then I have 4 from the regular Guerlain lip balms. I love them because I have sensitive lips and I cannot handle the tingly feel and the plumping lip glosses and lip balms. This one is the Guerlain Kiss Kiss Be Glow in Pearly Rose. It is a quite extraordinary pearlescent rosy color that has a little bit of golden sheen. Now the shimmers here, they are not visible on the lips. They just give a little bit of sparkle, but it's so discreet that you can wear it in the office for a business meeting. Nobody's actually going to notice it, and nobody's going to think that it's something that is not beautiful. I would definitely say try the Guerlain Pearlescent lip glows, lip balms, because they are the best. The scent is amazing. The scent is absolutely beautiful. It's like a honey, kind of a honey candy scent, which is quite tasty for me. Personally, it's very attractive. Also, they nourish the lips and they are suitable for sensitive lips as well. As for the lip oils, I have to mention the new YSL lip oils, which are not for everyone, but I've tried them in store. I know that some people are complaining about the tingly sensation. I think that a lot of people just got tired of the tingly sensation. But if we have to be honest, if you could handle a tingly sensation on your lips, the YSL lip oils are like, wow, they really made my lips look so much fuller. But I cannot handle any kind of tingly sensation. But in terms of if you want lips that look bigger, fuller, I've never seen such a lip oil, a plumping lip oil. So I had to mention them. I do not recommend them unless you can handle a tingly sensation on your lips. Now, I personally have tried a few tingly lip oils and lip balms, and I don't find the YSL to be more tingly than others. To me, all of them are not acceptable because my lips are sensitive. But if I were to handle a tingly sensation, I would get the YSL oils because they really plump up the lips and they really looked like for a moment, I actually saw how my lips are going to look with a lip filler and they look beautiful. But anyways, and then I had to mention also the Prada lip balms because they have, I think that they are relatively new for a lot of countries, but I've had them for a year now because I think that they launched earlier in Europe. So they have color and there is a blue balm as well. I'm going to link to my video so that you can see the colors, how they look. They are my favorite. Even right now, I'm wearing one of the Prada lip balms. They are my go-to lip balms for work because they look like a lipstick. They feel like a lip balm. They are nourishing. They are beautiful. The colors are amazing. They are beautiful nude colors. But I have to mention they are fragranced. So there is a heavy fragrance. I have never had such fragranced lipstick or lip balm, so this is something that you have to know. If they were not fragranced, I was going to put them in this video, but I still have to comment on them because they are my favorite. I can handle the smell, but if they were fragrance free, I would have been much happier. So the fragrance, it is bothering. It is the kind of fragrance that really is going to bother a lot of people. So that's why they are not into this video. But I can handle the fragrance. I mean, I really love them and I can handle the fragrance, but I know that a lot of people are not going to be able to handle the fragrance. This is not a completely new product, but I think that it's worth mentioning because I believe that I tested these products and I never actually reviewed them, but they are some of my favorites. And that's why I thought I need to share this with you now because a lot of people might not know that these are my favorites. And these are the Dior Contour and Glow. Now, number 100 is the best contour and bronzer 2-in-1 and a highlighter. This highlighter, now I've tried all of them in store. I have chosen two that I love and I use and I adore them. They are not all the same quality. The only two that I like in terms of quality are number 100. This is Diorissimo, and the other one is number 287 Dior Amour, which is only suitable for very fair skin tones, in my opinion. So we're starting with Diorissimo first. Diorissimo, what makes it extraordinary is that here you have a color that is the perfect contour and a bronzer. So you can use it like a 2-in-1, but it's a very beautiful and natural looking contour. You are allowed to make mistakes with this product because it just blends beautifully. It becomes one with the skin. It is beginner friendly. The highlighter, I have no words about the highlighter. Use it if you want on your eyelids or on your face. It just melts into the skin. It looks absolutely stunning. It is so smooth. This is the smoothest highlighter, one of the very best, one of the smoothest highlighters that I have ever tried and that I have ever had in my collection. So I would definitely recommend this one. I could not skip it, even though it's not one of the newest makeup products. I just have to mention it because it is a game changer for me. I use it daily and I realize that I never really had, sometimes I test a lot of new products that I don't have the time to put in a video and to share in a video. So this is like a 10 out of 10 product, number 100. And then the other one that I like, this is the second best, is number 287 Dior Amour. This is the lilac one. The blush is incredibly pale. I think that if you are even a fraction deeper than me, it's not going to work. But again, the highlighter, oh my gosh, it's so smooth, so amazing. It's beautiful. It is the most beautiful and the only lilac highlighter that I actually wear. You can swirl them together if you want to. You can wear the highlighter again on the eyelids. This is a beautiful product, but again, only if you have similar skin tone like mine or even paler than my skin tone. It's just beautiful. It looks so natural on my skin tone. But if you're a fraction deeper than me, then it's a no, I would not recommend it. So this was only, I believe, created for the Asian market. And I think that in some countries it's even not available because it's quite pale. And at the end of this video, I just wanted to share with you two lipsticks that I think are perfect for the summer season. These are not new. I have one that is new. I shared with you. I recently purchased this one actually. It's from Guerlain and it's from their Velvets formula. So you can see this on my lips in my previous video. It is number 520 from Guerlain and it's the Velvet formula. I love a beautiful velvet lipstick for the summer months. So this is the lipstick that I'm talking about. It is a statement red color with a little bit of pink, and you can see it on my lips in my previous video. This is my favorite new lip color. Like, I love to buy a lot of lipsticks, and I was wondering what to share and which one is the best for this video. But I definitely think that I really liked the new Chanel Rouge Coco Flash lipstick, the golden one. But overall in this video, I want to share with you products that really are amazing, so to speak. So this one, for me, it is amazing, and I think it's going to suit a lot of different people. I think it's quite extraordinary red, because I have a lot of reds, but I don't have this kind of red that is a statement red, but has a little bit of pink. Usually when red is combined with a pink, it is a fuchsia color. However, I have two honorary mentions, and these are two lipsticks that I always love during the summer months, and one is number 45 from the Rouge Allure Velvet line of Chanel. Both are Chanel. You know that I love Chanel. So this one is a pink lipstick. It's number 45 Intense, and it's the Velvet formula from Chanel. I love this formula of the lipstick, and I adore the color. I have seen this color on so many different skin tones. You can use it also. This one is very suitable to be used also as a blush. I think that it's the one color that, if I could only recommend one color for the summer months to add to your collection, this is definitely going to be this one, because it's a very extraordinary, I wouldn't call it a fuchsia color, but I would call it a elegant pink, almost like an elegant, let's call it an elegant pink color, because it's a true pink. I'm going to swatch it here. Let's swatch it here, actually, next to. So this is it. Now, what is unique about this color is that it looks beautiful on very fair skin tones. I have seen this color on people who have paler skin tone than mine, and it looks amazing. And I have seen it on people with medium to deep skin tones and deep skin tones. And again, it looks amazing. And I have even commented with a friend of mine who works at Chanel. She uses this color on so many different skin tones. And I recommended this color to her, and she started to use it on clients. And she said, like, it's unbelievable, but this color literally works on everyone. For some reason, it just complements everyone. I don't know what it is. I have tried so many pinks and it looks scary. Okay, here on my arm, when you swatch it, it just looks incredibly scary. But applied on the lips, I don't know what happens. It happens like a magic. And if you're scared from this pink, just try it in store. Ask a Chanel consultant to apply it to your lips. Don't swatch it on the arm. On the arm, it looks scary. On the lips, the magic happens. And then the other color, this is a repurchase. This is a color that I've purchased twice, and I go through this color because I mostly use it in the summer months. This is so perfect. It's Rouge Coco Bloom in number 122 Zenith. I know a lot of you know this color. I know a lot of you love this color. It is a beautiful, like a coral color. It's a coral color with a little bit of pink in it. Quite unique. Let's swatch it here. Okay, so one last tip that I want to share with you when you go shopping for luxury makeup. As I promised in the beginning of the video, it's the end of the video. I'm going to share with you a tip. If you've watched my videos, you already know about this tip that I'm going to share. But if you're quite new to my channel, you might have not. You you might not know about this tip. When you go and when you shop for a lipstick, and this especially applies if you're looking for a nude lipstick, it's very, very hard to choose a nude lipstick. And a lot of times when you go in store, when you swatch lipsticks, you swatch them usually here or here, and you like the color, and then you go home and you find out that it doesn't suit you and it doesn't look beautiful. But at the same time, it's not a good idea to try lipsticks in store, not all the time, because a lot of times, you know, they are not clean enough. So what is the solution is test your lipsticks when you go in store right here on your fingertips, because your fingertip is, if the color looks beautiful on your fingertips, it is most probably, almost sure, it's going to look beautiful on your lips as well, because for some reason fingertips, they show best. And I've learned this from a makeup artist. So let's swatch this here. So this is 122 Zenith. When you swatch the colors in store on your fingertips, you're going to see some of the colors are going to look beautiful. Some of the colors are not going to look great. They might look amazing here, but they are not going to look great on your fingertips. So that's how you choose best your lipstick, and to not waste money and time. So this is the iconic 45, which is a favorite. It's a Barbie pink color that I think everyone can wear. So this is like 122 45. And then the other one that I wanted to swatch, where is it? Oops, this is gonna fall. This is gonna be the Guerlain 520. I'm going to swatch it on my ring finger. Okay, so these are the colors that I would recommend. And I think that we have a little bit more than 10 makeup products, but you're going to forgive me. There are just some products that I had to mention, and some of the products are obviously honorary mentions. And thank you so much for spending time with me, for watching this video, and a very special thank you to LilySilk, and a very special thank you to Olivia for chatting with me and for discussing all the fashion trends. And don't forget to take advantage of the discount codes from LilySilk. Don't forget to let me know also what was your favorite outfit. I would love if you rate my outfits, because I am getting ready to leave for France, and Nick and I are going to spend most of the early summer, actually, we're spending in France. So I want you to rate my outfits. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye.